G'day guys. Look, I recorded a bit of a yarn the other day on my phone here, and I wasn't too fussed about it, and then watched it and said, oh, I'll put it up, people might enjoy it. So I just thought I'd do a little bit of an intro to it here. But when my mates and I, we all were country kids, we all grew up together here, and we did a lot of stuff together. We're still all mates, the ones that are left, and we used to go hunting all the time, or we'd be fishing, or we'd be camping up the bush. So this particular day, we'd gone hunting for the day. So we had a bit of gear with us. So anyway, I won't say any more, but I'll let you watch it, and you might get a laugh out of it, you might not. But just a thing. I think that in the country, most people are only too happy to help out, or if someone's in trouble, you know, someone's broken down, you'll stop and help them out. So this is one of those instances where we stopped to help someone out, saw some guys out. But yeah, the way things are getting now, the country's not like it was. We're getting an influx of people coming to the country now that have never lived the country life, and they don't realise what us ones that have lived here all our life, what we've done and what we used to do. So these guys got a little bit of a surprise. They thought we were just some dumb redneck country kids, but we weren't totally dumb. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this bit of a video, guys. Cheers for now. But anyway, I'll relate another story to you that happened to us quite a number of years ago. It was back when I probably was only 16 or 17. I didn't have my licence, and 3 or 4 of my mates, we decided we're going to go up through these mountains, through this mountain road, and we do a bit of hunting while we're up there. So we had all the machinery to go hunting, and some pretty powerful sort of stuff. So we proceeded through there that day. We had a good time, did all the things that young blokes do, and it's getting dark. We come across this vehicle broken down. So we pulled up. He's right, what's going on? They'd had an automatic vehicle. Their battery was had it. They couldn't get started. So we were only all skinny kids then, and fairly young, you know. And they were a bit older. They were probably, I don't know, you know, they were a lot of older guys, and they were bulked up, big. They had muscles on muscles, and they were from the city. They said, "We've got to get back to Melbourne tonight. We're in trouble. Can you help us out?" So yeah, no worries. We weren't in any hurry, and. So the plan was to take the battery out of our vehicle, put it in theirs, get it started, and somehow they were going to put their battery back in, and off they were going to go. And we said, look, if you follow us down home, someone had a battery, I can't remember who. We had a battery that would still start a vehicle, and we said, look, you can change it, take that battery, and if you have to stop going back to Melbourne, you'll be right. So anyway, this guy's doing up the battery terminals on our battery in their vehicle, and one of us said, hey mate, don't do them up too tight. We've got to change these batteries over. And this guy appeared up from leaning over the battery with his spanners, and he said, no, we're taking your battery. And there was a bit of a silence. He said the wrong thing. And they thought they had the wood overs because we were all just young fellas, country pumpkins, I guess they thought we were. And they were a bit older and a bit bigger. And they thought they would just take our battery. And I don't know, one of us said, well, no, you're not going to take our battery. And she said, yeah, no, we're taking your battery. We've got to get back to Melbourne. So my mate slowly walked around to the back of the vehicle and pulled out one of his machines we'd been hunting with. So walks back, click, click, landed over at the guy doing up the battery and said, mate, I won't tell you what he said. He said, mate, get that battery out of there. And we call them scatter sticks here, but that one, it was a shake stick, because, man, did his hands shake. I've never seen anyone shake like it. And he soon undid those terminals and got that battery out. And then he said, put that battery back in our ute. So he put the battery back in our ute and did the terminals up. And we proceeded to drive home. And said, well, you fellas can go and jump on your heads. And we left them, because they were just going to take our battery and leave us stuck out there. So yeah, they just thought they had it over, so they just take our battery and leave us, you know. And I mean, that's a that sort of thing doesn't happen very often. Like, we've helped plenty of people that have been stuck up here. We've had people come and stay at our house at the night till we could get them going, and this sort of thing. Those sort of situations are pretty rare, but that's just a couple of instances. That yeah, that 1 year ago, that was a classic though. Yeah, they thought, these country kids, we'll just take their battery. They can't hurt us. We're big hulks. But we had the eveners. So anyway, guys, that's a bit of a rant, but it's just you got to, yeah, can't think of the word now. I said it before. You've got to test people's characters a bit. We were probably pretty gullible back then. We would have helped anyone out, done anything, you know. It was no worries, but they had other things in their mind, and so just be careful. Okay, guys, had me rant. Well, cheers for now.